Go to this camera then. And then when this comes up, what I'll do, whoops a daisy. I'll do this.
Dad, it's not.
Don't get grumpy. We're good. It's all organized.
Camera. The stream has frozen again.
Oh, the stream's frozen. Is that what the chat's saying? The chat's saying the stream's frozen?
Is stream frozen?
How is the stream doing? Dun, 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 dun.
The stream's frozen.
It is definitely frozen.
This is great.
We're doing fast, so we figure it out. That's all. That's what happens. We work it out. All right. So there it is. So we're live. There you go. Look, what's that? That seems to be working. Now we're back. So the stream was down for a second.
It was down when that PC was off.
The chat said Baz was right. We be back. I think there's a setting on their end for that. Yeah, I think there is.
Let's try to switch back to the other camera.
You want to try to switch back to the other camera? Okay, try that. Let's go to camera 1. How does that? Bass has a square head. It's so true. He's got those weird little things going. So let me see if I can do this. Before I do this, I'm going to quit that. I'm going to go to here. No, it's not going to let me do that either.
Lost the audio.
What? We've lost. Cam died and Mike died. And crackling. You've got a loose audio. Loose audio where? There you go. How's that? Has that stopped it? It's back now, but the mic might be crackling. Mic. Yeah, there you go.
Saved.
Yeah, so it's the Oh well. Look, I think we're good. Yeah, techno music. We should totally do. This is my digital music that I like.
Let's start the video.
We shall start the video.
Oh, I told you stream crashed.
What? Where? Is it gone?
No, it did crash.
Well, no, because
it ended.
But the stream didn't end, did it?
I'm pretty sure it says it ended. Okay, let's go. Just start.
I will be right, no matter what. All right, so I need to switch back to this again. And okay, so you have to keep track of the audio now. All right, let's get cracking, says Grove Stream. Video still frozen. No, we can see here you're fine. Baz is right, end of the stream. Okay, had to refresh. I'm new here.
Okay, we're starting.
We're not going to watch. Will you stop and wait, please?
That's okay.
Okay. So, so just so everyone knows what's happening, we are not showing you the video.
You might be able to hear it.
You will not be able to hear it. You are going to either follow along on your own DVDs or you're going to have to stream it yourselves, whatever. I can't show you because I will get in immense trouble if I do. Is anybody by any chance on Discord and available to make it available for people? It's on Hulu too. There you go. So find your episode, whether it's on Prime, on Hulu, on DVD, on Blu-ray, whatever it is.
Here, you know what I'm going to do?
There we go. It's chopped up on Hulu, apparently. Okay. All right. Let's go get this going.
Is this the right keyboard?
For what?
I wanna.
What are you doing? I'm trying. Can I do this? I can't do it while you're doing that. All right. So that's going to be ready to go. I'm going to have to pull this out. Don't bump anything because it seems like everything is so dodgy right now.
I won't bump anything. But
there we go.
Dad, can you type in, what are you watching on?
Oh, to find out what people are watching on. Okay,
Yeah.
Good idea. Okay, so what are you watching your Stargate on? And the poll is going to be, what is the first question? Hulu. Amazon. Netflix?
No, it's not on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix?
No.
Oh. What else? DVD?
DVD.
Bluetooth?
What's this?
What? Oh, iTunes.
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 And then put
Other.
DVD.
What?
Yeah.
Other? How about that? Okay. And then what do I do now? 1 minute? No,
start,
more than that.
start,
Do
start.
like 10 minutes.
No.
Yeah, let me just get a good pull.
No, Dad.
What? What do you mean? Well, then we got a good. Then it gives people plenty of time to see what they're working on. So most people are on DVD or other. Oh, now I have to find out what the other is. If everyone says other, oh, is that pirated? I should have said pirated, or pirated.
Put Bluetooth or something.
Or blue. You mean Blu-ray? Where's Tycog going? Tycog. Catch you later. My plane is getting ready to take off. Oh, well, Tycog, have a good flight to wherever it is that you're going. Enjoy it. Thanks for joining us before you flew. Look, I'm not worried about whether people are, whatever.
Dad, don't bother about going.
BitTorrent download. Okay.
Go.
All right. Now, but my question was there anybody, did we get anybody in Discord who's...
Because we're doing it for 10 minutes, we should probably click on the what are you watching stuff.
Yeah.
So now we just know. So
So
a lot of people on
Amazon, a lot of people on Amazon. Okay, that's pretty good. So 21 people on Amazon.
One person on iTunes. Dad, vote iTunes.
That's me. I'm the only person on iTunes. That's true.
It's us and someone else.
There you go. So there's only 2 people, and we're one
I'd
of them.
like to know who's the other person on iTunes.
Yeah, who else is on iTunes?
Scroll down. So that.
Iron.
Shade.
Hey, Hopshade's on iTunes. Woohoo!
Yeah. Oh wait, correct. Wait. Someone's lying. There's one
So-
imposter among us.
Is there? And who is it? Vote them off. Throw them off the ship.
I don't know. Well, so Dad, scroll back down. You keep scrolling.
Yep. Karem's on iTunes. See,
But
there
then
you go.
so's the other dude.
I'm the same as Grove. I could try, but never done it before. I see. Yeah, I don't know how people watch and listen to us babbling on the whole time either.
Wait,
But anyways,
can you click on what are you watching again?
yep.
See.
Where are we at?
Okay, so that wait.
It looks
so
like
there is an imposter.
wow. Amazon and other.
Either Karem didn't vote,
Or voted
or the
for
other dude
something
didn't
else.
vote, or one of them's lying.
Yeah, we did vote. Baz didn't vote, but I voted. So I guess you could say that Baz and I both are on iTunes. There should be one extra percentage in there, maybe. And Karem did vote. So somebody's lying. Somebody's actually like pirated it, and then they're saying, "Oh no, I got it on iTunes." Right? All right, folks. I'm gonna start this.
Back down. Let's start it.
I'm gonna start this baby. So Canva just changed to 4.3. Yeah, it's. I mean, I guess the GoPro's not going to be the way to go for this going forward, but we'll see. And if this
I don't think it's the GoPro, honestly.
you think it's I don't think it's the Stream Deck's being solid. Like I'm sort of amazed at how well it's done. This is why I want to do the whole PC build, because I think I'm going to have to build one that's specific for it. Don't touch anything. Exactly, Lady Shelley. You're right. All right, let's start this episode before we lose Baz forever. All right. So this is Bratlet and I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, Christian Lynn. I don't know if it's going to work or not, because it seems to overheat. But it's possible that I might also have left it on. So that's possible too. So yeah, we're watching the Brotherhood, season 1, episode 16.
Let's go.
And then yeah, ZEDpm would blow it up, gross bad. Okay, here we go. So we're starting at 0, 0, 1, and 3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy, I hear screaming. I hear wraith beams. I see a lot of styrofoam. I see a lot of very, very nervous running. I like those candlesticks. I don't know what animal those furs are, but, you know. Put all of your precious supply. The chamber. Where all that remains. Hurry! They're getting closer! These are the roles I'll be playing soon. The old monks.
These are the roles you are playing.
They're kind of the roles I am playing. It's true. It's a good point. Oh, good God! Oh! That's not good.
Why did they go outside?
Because otherwise there wouldn't be much of a show, would there? And now... Who is that handsome, dashing young man with the books?
What was that shot change? Oh my God.
Well, you mean
It was a full green
Yes.
And then a
It
shot.
was an older show. We didn't have the
Oh
fancy
my.
effects that you've got. You know, McKay's favorite thing.
It was a cool.
Hanging out with smart, intelligent women and then telling them they're wrong about everything. What? Well, don't. Look at this. Oh, do not question McKay. A ZEDpm. Do your homework, kids. Why am I so angry? That's it. We need to find that biblical picture of a ZEDpm. Yeah. Come on, kids. Stop goofing around. Oh, here we go. You chewing your headphones? Oh my gosh. Rodney McKay. Rodney McKay. Listen to what he's saying. Oh, Rodney McKay. He's here to save the day. Look at him. He's so handsome and smart and intelligent and really good at science. He's got a lot of really good friends. Oh, there he is right there. What happened?
Done.
Why did it stop?
Stop.
Uh-oh.
Good job,
Why did it stop? Oh my God! Not another Mac down. Oh my God! Our Mac just died.
It didn't die of power though.
Uh-oh.
It didn't power die.
Oh my God! It totally died. Our laptop just died. I broke the internet. It's possible. Oh my God! Will nothing go right today?
I'm gonna take a deep
This is
breath.
crazy. So wait a sec. What happened though? Like,
Should we do,
it's back. It's back. What happened? Okay. What the heck is going on?
Is that...
What the hell?
Oh my God!
What is it? What do you think it is?
So there's this thing on Macs
Yeah.
where it automatically turns off if the screen is at a certain degree, right?
Yeah.
It's rotation changed. So it thinks this
Yeah.
is off.
You think so? Wait a sec. If I put this on there, oh
It
my
needs
God!
to
It turns
turn
off. It's sitting on another laptop, and I guess that's what killed it. Oh my God! That's so cool, though. I wonder what it's picking up on. That's interesting. Okay, so we better get rid of this PC then. So let's move this PC. I don't think it's going to matter if I unplug all of this. It's the magnet in the lid. It's totally it. No, so it's fine as long as I don't put it on top of this. Could you put that somewhere?
Yes.
Just try to find an open space somewhere that doesn't have things
I'll
on it.
just hug it.
No, you're not just hugging it. Oh my God. Cal, don't say it. Don't even think it. Okay, wait a sec. We're at 306. Here we go.
Googly eyes. There are googly eyes.
There are googly eyes on my laptop. It's true. Yeah. Mac. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're at 306. Sorry. We're at 306. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. It's McKay. Rodney McKay. He just almost destroyed his own laptop. Rodney McKay. It's Stargate McKay. There you go. Watch your feet. I'm gonna roll. I know I'm gonna roll over your feet.
Yeah, you are gonna roll.
I'm gonna
over
totally
my feet,
do it.
and then I'm gonna
Probably on
sue
purpose.
you.
Okay, what's this? A rare treasure. Listen to this techno babble. Lots of. How do I get stuck talking all the history?
Can you turn up the volume?
ZEDpm. I can't. I don't know why.
What the?
Don't know why not.
Your PC is very messed up.
I know. Okay, do you have volume on yours?
Yeah.
Can you turn it up?
I turned it up to
It's on full?
max. You've also rolled over your headphones.
I know. All the time. Now, watch this. How's that? Better? Get us a ticket home. There you go. It's a fancy pants. Uh-oh. Half-naked men. Good Lord. Oh, no. I forgot. Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
No, that's not the way.
That's
the
him.
Song. It's Guess Who's Back.
Yeah,
again.
it still pains you. Damn right it pains you. Leave us.
Amazon wins.
Wait a sec. Did he have a mustache before? I don't remember having a mustache.
Amazon wins. Everyone's watching.
Oh, does it? Amazon wins. Okay, all right. So maybe we'll watch on Amazon next time. This is the nerdiest thing you've ever done? Ha! Welcome to my world. It's only been 12 hours since they left. ZEDpm. Well, is that a hairpiece? I think it is. I think Kolya's wearing a wig. They're looking for a lantern era dinosaurs. What is that mighty little mustache and stuff going? Wait, you think that's the nerdiest thing you've ever done? Yeah, exactly. It's probably a wig. Lemon splash. ZEDpm. Maybe I should do that. Get a little piece to bring it down to here, you know? Wigged Kolya. Chuck! Chuck Nation! We love him. Chuck Nation is the best. Zelenka, back off. Oh, it's very Telltale Heart, Wolf's Den. Very, yes. Dog's Breakfast, definitely. I loved the Telltale Heart. What was that? What did you touch? What's he saying? Somebody tell me. What's he saying? Look, hit the Dell. Hit the Dell more. Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. We just found ourselves deep space sensors. I always wondered what they were for doing super. Oh, Kendra, you have a good one. Sorry, you got to work. I'll post it on YouTube after so you can see it. Isn't that a nice thing to say? I can't work with these actors, according to Martin Wood. Really? He broke the fourth wall? Doesn't seem like his place to do that. I always felt so sorry for all of the actors who had to come in and then just describe all of this stuff. Always. Indeed. And they were. ZEDpm, just for those of you who, you know. Exactly. That was the Kirk look. It's totally the Kirk look. That's so true. That was not. That's my Bones look. Got a definite Bones look I've got going. So much dialogue. Here you go. They've only got 3. Hmm. 3, 6, and 7. Ah, now I remember this episode. Stargate Lover remembers it now. He's very smart. It does sound a bit like an address, doesn't it? It's my big brain. Yeah, how many takes of the dialogue? It depends, Figon. I mean, for me, I was always like I wanted to get it all in one go. Not necessarily the first go, but I just wanted to make sure that you didn't have to cut it up. But eventually with television, you just get what you can. You get what you get, you don't get upset. Right, guys? Don't chew. What is that? Oh my God, I'm not paying to fix your teeth if you're just gonna chew bits of wire. Don't. Oh, worst child ever. Don't put that drill. My God, you are the. You have no idea how lucky. I see it. Their grid, you see? Once again, luckily I'm here. Ah, Jawsmat's late. We were supposed to start at 2, but we had technical... Oh, Jonathan! Jonathan MLH. Get it on there.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, because he gave us a CNC machine, for God's sake. Put him on the damn... Get him a sticker. Yes, you are not to act until my wig says so. But can you believe that McKay's made them carry all the equipment? Do you see that, Beth? I'm walking along with like a little tiny like device, and they've got all the. Yeah, totally. Oh my God, they will not. From the great city of Atlantis, that's right. And he is the great Rodney McKay. Yeah, it's so true, Jonathan. It's true. The women are probably better at carrying stuff than McKay. I would have been whining the whole time.
Whoa! It never ends.
I vaguely remember. Don't pull it out. What are you doing?
What? I'm taking it out. See, it's not ending.
No, you click it. Just hit that to break it. Oh my God! How could you be my son? Montage, digging montage.
Yo, look at this, Dad. Look
Digging
at
Oh my God!
It still says his name.
Yeah.
It's a
Digging
pencil.
montage. Digging montage of McKay taking snacks. There you go. Where's the sticker?
It's right there.
Where? Oh, but you're supposed to stick it on something? Ooh, a very new looking old box. Here we go. Little drama. It's a ZEDpm montage. Oh, look how new they look. Geocaching for the win. Very good point. I think it just might. Let me betray you now. Oops, I mean, never mind.
Got it.
What's that? Oh my God, I'm not putting that on me. I like that there's like that monk music every so often. It's beautiful. I can't imagine why. Your eyes are drawn elsewhere. Where are you looking? I don't understand. McKay completely misses it. I know, she's doing googly eyes for McKay. He completely misses it. Oh my gosh. I shall call you Rodney. What was with the loaf of bread exactly? It's like, here, fresh bread. Not at all. That's it. That's my kind of science. Sitting on a couch, laying on a couch, sitting in a chair. We didn't grow up there. Eating bonbons and doing science. I'm surprised. Yeah, it's true, Pac Mom. I'm surprised that McKay didn't jump on that bread. They probably only had one loaf, so they wouldn't let me eat it. And look, it's in the background now. I swear to God, that loaf of bread's got more screen time than I do.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's true. Oh boy, I am not picking up on. Yeah, I'm not picking up on the vibes. I don't think. Oh boy. Is the bread may be plastic? It's true. Really? I need to know what to do eventually. I know what to do eventually. I just, I know the science behind it. Sleep first, romance later. Aw, little McKay. Wait a sec, yeah. And McKay didn't do much eating in that one either. I don't think we'd established that I was me until later on when they saw how much I just generally ate. It doesn't. Oh, this is one of those things that I found really funny was that when you're shooting these kind of scenes, they'll like makeup will come up and put this like special dust on you, and I was always like, oh, forget it. I would just go and roll in the dirt. They're like, no, no, you can't do that. Attractive and whatnot. There you go.
So bad.
McKay is really, he's a ladies' man, really, isn't he? I've dug about 6 inches down. But yes, because McKay has all the answers. What is that? I don't remember this episode at all. Yeah, no kidding. It's a warning. Of course it's a warning. Uh-oh. The one right below it. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need one of those things for taking our renovation stuff up and down. Wouldn't that be great to have that for the house? Put that over the edge?
What?
Well, because I had to carry all the renovation stuff from the bathroom upstairs. I had to lower it down by hand. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Yeah, that's true. This is a montage episode. Montage. All right, here we go. This is one of those fun situations where they don't dig that deep a hole. So you basically go in and crouch down. Like, that's a whole other set, right? So this, you shoot this outside, and then you go and... Yeah, definitely a shepherd thing, I think. Pixie Rose, no worries at all. Oh, I'm sorry that your sleep is terrible. Come, join us, enjoy. Oh, yeah.
Look at
Watch out, the wig is watching.
You don't like him, do you?
No. Nope, do not. Not that I don't like... the character is great, but I'm not a big fan of the actor.
Oh.
All right. Remember, he's the guy... Well, never mind. I don't want to go on about it, but yeah. Easy, Ford. Don't drop the scientist. I'm surprised no one made any jokes about like... Yeah, he stabbed me. That's true. That's a good point, ZEDpm. Cody's new nickname, the Wig. Oh my God, he would hate that. He's already mad at me. I made a joke about him... Well, I probably shouldn't... I'm not going to get myself in trouble again. Let's just say I made a joke about him getting on a plane.
He got on the plane?
Well, I was on a plane with him, and he was... Where the plane was late taking off, and it was because there was like a late passenger, and he was like the late passenger. And they had to wait for him to sit down, but he kept saying hi to all the ladies as he went down the plane. And I tweeted a little joke about it. And then, of course, I guess he's married or something, so there was lots of... He got very angry about me for saying that. He's Mr. Flirty Pants. Remember I told you that. He's the guy who, like, all the girls on set would wear, like, sweatpants because they didn't want to draw his attention. I'm getting air. The hands were very square. And then the fight craft. Uh-oh. Dart, heading for the city. Oh, by the way, we're at, we should tell you where we're at. 1918. Oh, wow, we're getting through this one.
Almost how old you are.
Wenches and witches. What is that? What's that?
Oh.
Wenches and winches. Wenches and winches. That's good. I like that.
We have to permit terms.
27 minutes, folks. We got to get jumpers in the air. The camera's a bit wobbly. Yeah, the camera is a bit wobbly because it's on a robotic arm. So the basic, I put the camera on a robotic arm so I can move it using a little controller.
Can I?
Yeah, but don't make everyone sick. Well, you're tilting it. Yeah, it's wibbly wobbly word. What happened? What happened to Ford? I missed it. What happened to Ford? Baz, what happened? I missed what happened to Ford.
In a head.
Oh, Baz, what are you doing? Retro Bagel. I never do that. I never watch this. Kolya got him. He hit him with a wig.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You can see what's going on up there, actually.
Is this good?
I know. What do you think? That's our camera angle right there. You'd be like that for hours. Oh.
No, too low.
Oh, he's not unconscious. Oh, yeah. Put the weapon down, Lieutenant Ford. That was a really nice move. Rainbow did some good action stuff. She did a lot of some action stuff. You missed everything, Bad Lava. Everything. Ooh, Ford is truly rendered unconscious now. We are at 21:20 on the Brotherhood. Oh, I remember this. If you look carefully to the left of the wigs, you can see that mark in the sky. That's actually a break in the. See that line? So that line behind him is actually because we had to shoot that on location on this set. So that's not really the sky. So look at the sky behind him, the blue behind him. You see it's sort of broken up in places. That's where there's like seams in the material. ZEDpm. You see the sort of lines behind his head? No, it's not Jetstream. Isn't that funny? Senior! They offered us a great reward. Hey, Novi! Oh! Big fight. Big fight. Who fell on sleep on set? I feel like some people did fall on set. I think, oh, I know. Rainbow fell asleep a couple times, I think. Yeah, Rainbow fell asleep a couple of times now I think about it. Yeah. That's all we have is the gate address. That is one mean McKay. Shut up, McKay. Do we have a deal or not? See how brave I am, Baz? Do you see that? Notice how brave? Very brave.
They're just trying to flirt.
Word. So we were shooting when we were shooting the scene looking down at me. We did this shoot. We shot up at him. I can't remember this first or I can't remember which order it was, but we did a shot looking up at Kolya, and then a shot looking down at me. And when it came my turn, when they were looking down at me for my close up, he kept going back and redoing lines. What? What happened?
You're able to see the screen. Stop, please. Move the... Dad, what are you doing?
What? They can't see. What's the problem? Dude, what's the problem? Relax, buddy. It doesn't matter if they see a little bit of the screen. That's fine.
Yes,
Oh my
it
God.
does.
Less coffee. Less coffee. We're at 24:30. If anyone wants to care. David is Dino.
Yeah, well,
That must be Cal.
I might have overreacted there.
No,
But
not at all.
next
No
time-
overreaction.
Next
Okay.
time something actually bad happens.
I'm a doctor, not a fighter pilot.
Excelsior.
Here we
Next
go.
time something actually
Dialing some
happens,
gates.
If you act that slowly, it's gonna be bad.
It's not working. There you go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. May have played this game before, okay. Exactly. 720.
Oh my god, the video is even more visible now.
What? It's even more video? Oh, yeah, look at that. You can see a little bit of the corner there. Yeah, but that's okay because we're not actually presenting it. It's not like anyone could pirate it from that. But there you go. How's that? Is that better? There you go. That gets rid of it. It's true. There you go. Let's see some Wraith darts. Oop, there's the Buttle Jumpers. Sweaty Beckett. It's Sweaty Beckett. It's the great Sweaty Beckett. Oh, I see it. Oh! Who's that?
Beckett?
Somebody's... No, that wasn't Beckett. Marco and Smith have been taken out. Two people we've never heard of before have been taken out.
No idea who they are. They've been dead.
Two people.
I
What were their
don't
names?
know
What were their names again?
Doggy!
Oh,
Doggy Cam!
two doggies.
Cosmo!
And Cosmo's here too? Oh my god.
Double Doggy Cam!
Well, do you want to grab the other? You want to grab the camera and get a shot of them? All right. Okay. Never mind.
Double, because it's also mom and her friend.
Oh, it's Mom and her friend. That's right. Could you tell us why they killed Carson's character? Yeah, you tell me. Alsvol Reifen, thank you very much.
Carson dies?
Shh. Oh my god. Yeah. Shh. No spoilers. Baz hasn't seen this stuff yet.
Who?
Nobody.
Who's Carson?
I shall eat cheese while you solve the puzzle of the ZEDpm. But Paul McGilly's accent is actually Canadian, Z-Puzzle, just so you know.
Is there even
Oh,
a Canadian
was that a Wraith?
accent? Is there such thing as a Canadian?
Sure, eh? There totally is, eh? Absolutely,
That's
eh?
like this- but
Take
then
off, eh?
again, You could say, oh, I'm so British. I
It's
have
right in the middle of the
coffee
city.
and baguette.
It's right in the middle of the city. Who are they? What are they doing? Are they trying to pick people up? Scanning, exactly. It's scanning us. Oh. That is the worst laser work I think I've ever seen. All right. Look at that. The triangle. It takes me that long to figure out that there's a triangle with a nice little button in the middle. Or you could press that button in the middle. The jumper sets were small and clunky and stinky when you got everyone in them. Uh-huh. Well, now what? Now what? The mark of the 50. 15-line symbol. Here you go. So, it's right. This is the National Treasure. It's so true. This is the National Treasure episode, or the Indiana Jones one. But yeah, probably more. One more second. Ooh, way to go, Beckett. What? Oh. I think someone needed to adjust his. Like for some reason his jacket is up like here. It looks like he's got no neck.
No, it's not.
The McKay says wise words. Thank you, Benoit.
Okay, she's wise words.
Do you all have guns? Oh.
Then just stab him.
And stab him. Quickly, go. It is where this episode is. Dun dun dun. Oh, look at that. He's a genius. He's found putty. And now he's found what? The last symbol.
The ninth dawn. Yeah.
Congratulations, Dr. McKay. USB port opened. It's so true.
Poggers.
Oh, fantastic.
Can we get a
Monez, you can tell me how to use my CNC then. There's the SIM card. It's true. It's
Can we get
true.
a pog
It's the
chip?
ancient. It's the ancient SIM card. We are at 30:25.
Can we get a pog champ?
A what? What's that?
I hear Mom laughing.
Uh-oh. Ammo. Whoa. She's got a knife. Nice. Check that out. Little cool move. Little cool move by Taylor. .5 seconds to blow it up. Look at that. Ford. Ford with the explosives.
Wait. Why does he have flashbangs in his backpack?
Well, because he's like the military guy.
No, but just 2 flashbangs. He just brings 2 flashbangs.
Well, I mean, it's two. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't planning on having
Not a frag grenade, just a flashbang.
a frag grenade.
Do you know what a frag grenade is?
They're like fragments. Fire fragments. Kill everybody. We're like
Yeah.
we're a peaceful mission.
No, they wouldn't bring flashbangs and guns if it was a.
Well, the flashbangs, no, because the flashbangs are like it blinds them. They don't have to worry about and blinds and deafens them, and then you don't have to worry about killing. You don't have to kill them then.
Yes, you do, because they can still fight.
And a lot of 24-hour meal packs. It's true. Fail. The deal's off. What kind of car does Ford drive?
Before.
I think he had a Ford. What did he have? He had like some giant like 4x4 thing, like a massive Ford Escape. 32:15. See, look, his jacket's down now. Alone. It's a scout ship. Fumbles big stupid. I can do that, I think. Wait a sec. Hang on. Meh. Oh, can you tap on the... I've forgotten who it was now.
What, do you want a permit? Dad, be careful what you say here.
Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they got caught. I think it's pretty straightforward. So. That's it. Go ahead. Give it a go.
He's gonna die.
What? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean. Yeah, that's totally what it is. Totally what it is. Back to monk music. Oh. Oh boy, that's not a good sign. Uh-oh. What is... Oh boy. Baz might have been right. Full Metal Alchemist. So true.
Oh, Full Metal
Dude,
Alchemist!
could you lean back a little bit? Because you're actually... I'm not able to sit back in my chair. Yeah, that's your own fault.
That's gonna leave a mark.
If that's going to leave 2 marks, in fact. Yeah. Exactly. Let me think about that.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim. You can't save him. He's dead, Jim.
Booby traps are intergalactically.
It's true. They're true. They do the same thing, and no matter where you go in the world or the universe. I like those candles, though.
Come on. He's gotta try it. Make the...
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, you might want to get this right. You might want to get this right. Exactly. I don't think I ever tell him to shut up, ever. You got somewhere you want to be.
Put them all
9 to
on
1's all I
top
can think
of
of.
each-
Stack them up. I know. Grab one and throw it at Kolya. I'm not dead yet. This is where Shepard comes up with a save.
Shepard doesn't die. He has plot armor.
He's got plot armor?
Yes.
He's going to suddenly think of something. You wait. He always does. Yeah, look, see? There you go. There you go. I just love that. Wait a sec. You're not allowed to be handsome and smart. Good luck.
Watch him just die.
Yeah, prove you wrong right away. Okay, go for it. Put your hands on the big square hands. Let's go. Oh yeah, ZEDpm for the win. Woo, woo, woo. Somebody got a ZEDpm. Nice.
It's gonna be fake.
What, fake
It's the
ZEDpm?
wrong one.
Whew, he was lucky. Taylor's. Yep. Ah, nice. While they're distracted. Got it. What's that? I noticed they didn't tell McKay.
Nice.
Ooh, through the smoke and the fog.
Wait, what the hell? That's a stun grenade, not a smoke grenade.
Well, but it kicked up some dirt as well. It kicked up some dirt as well. Come on.
Oh my god.
Oh, check it out. Nice one
They're
forward.
blinded.
Why did... What just happened? Nobody told me.
Yo,
such a whiner.
Is that why you don't have any eyesight right now?
What? Yes, because I got blinded.
Does that
Blinded by the light. And so they didn't have a chance. I love that they didn't have a chance to tell McKay, and he's just whining about it. That'd be the smart thing to do. No, I think Rainbow did that, Geek. Rainbow really enjoyed the action stuff. He didn't get given enough of it.
Said, yes, kill him now.
Yeah, wait a sec. Why isn't he blind? Don't you ever do this again. Bad, Kolya. Bad, Kolya. No more kidnapping and threatening with death. Yeah, there was definitely some Bond villainy in him.
In McKay, or?
Oh, he covered his ears and was facing the walls. Okay, that's good. McKay's like obsessed with, you know who Mensa is, right?
No.
So Mensa is like it's like a club you have to test into basically to say that you are of a certain level of intelligence or Mensa intelligence, I guess. Because oh boy, betrayed by the woman he didn't love that he could have loved. Those guns were so freaking heavy. Those poor background people, more than a couple of takes, and their hands start shaking. You know what I mean? Everybody, take it easy. The bread would never have betrayed me. It's true. Maybe we could have thrown the loaf of bread at these guys. No, the new Brotherhood. It's true. But you still think I'm cute, right? I am the master handler. Thank you for helping us find the Potentia. Oh boy. Wait, so they're gonna go. They found it so they could go hide it again? Would you stop rocking the chair, for God's sake? Jesus, it's like being in the freaking jumper with Jason. Oh my God. Oh. Atlantis might fall. It's true. None of us can know their plan. They planned it. It was genius. It was a genius plan. Oh, but it was a perfectly good ZEDpm right there. Oh boy. That must be. That is a ZEDpm denied, as Stir Fried Crazy says. ZEDpm denied. McKay denied. Oh boy. And Shepard's in Mensa. But you were off world. We got Wraith darts flying around. Not Markham and Smith. That is bad day indeed. We have deep space sensors? Ha ha! See? Timestamp. Oh, we're almost there. We're like 42:10, 42:10, 11, 12.
I want to go up and say hi to Cosmo before.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we'll see the end of this, then you can bail as usual. Say your goodbyes. Say your goodbyes after. Deep space sensors. Woohoo! Where are they headed? I want to know. Oh boy, we got 2 weeks impending Wraith. This is setting us up for the two-parter.
What? In 2 weeks, not only impending and
Sick
also
burns. What?
Another.
Well, it's a two-parter, so maybe we should try to do it two. Well, no, it's better if we do them an hour at a time, isn't it? Because we do so much talking. You know what I mean? All right.
Thank you guys.
Woo woo. Well, come on, give us a quick recap.
McKay got betrayed.
Well, no. I mean, what do you think of it?
He's bad at pickup.
He's bad at picking up the ladies.
The ladies.
Right. This is what you took away from the show.
Joe was the best pair.
Oh my God, you were the
Actually,
worst
no,
son.
like,
Maybe you shouldn't stay.
Taylor, is that the?
Taylor's great. Well, and what about Ford? Ford did some like cool. I like those.
I also like.
He was doing a lot of those like.
Zelenka and McKay.
Yeah, Zelenka, whatever.
I like everyone. They're all really cool.
Whatever, but the best really is. Really. Oh my God, you're the worst. That was awful.
It was a cool episode. I'm excited for part 2.
No. There's a two-parter coming up.
Oh.
So, like, there's a like. So it's a. We used to do these like double parters. What was it? Because it was like mid-season or something, wasn't it? Wasn't that the reason for it? I don't remember why they did it.
Thank you so much, guys.
Wait a sec. There might have been a question for you. Hang on. There might have been a question. Wait a sec. Matt.
You have 10 seconds.
You have 10 seconds to comply. All right. Hang on a second. Let's see. See if there's any questions for Baz in here. Baz's question first, okay? This episode was heavily influenced by the Indiana Jones series. Have you seen any of these movies? And if so, which one did you like the best? Mine is definitely Last Crusade.
I don't know the names of the movies. I like this one where a boulder's chasing them down a hill.
The first one.
Yeah. I like
Yeah, that was the first Indiana Jones. That was great. I don't think we saw the second one.
No.
Did we see the second one?
I saw this one with like these alien people, but I hated it.
Oh, that was the newest one. That was awful. Yeah, the newest one was terrible.
But yeah,
And the
really
monkeys?
liked this episode.
Baz out of here. All right, Baz, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I will stay with you all for a little bit of chitty chatting. If I can, I will move the yoga ball so I can actually move around. Whee! Hey, Baz, can you make me a coffee? He says, hopefully, wistfully, a wistful coffee. The monkey one was awful. Is this like his form of punishment? It is kind of like, it does feel a bit, today it feels a bit like, yeah, I didn't feel like he really wanted to do today. But I said, like, look, we do them every time, and I know that he would be disappointed if he didn't do it, if that makes sense. So, yoinks. I know that like later on he would like, I don't know, he'd feel guilty or something. So I think it's all for the best that I made him do it. And anyways, he committed to doing it. So I'm, MLP the chat. Thank you very much. Woohoo! All right. I got to go now. Work is getting too busy to follow, but I have some questions for you about the Prusa 3D printer next time you're online. Of course, Kendra, why don't you check in on Tuesday. Tuesday's good for chatting. But whenever, I'm always happy to answer 3D printing questions, or at least point you at people who know. So enjoy your work. Good luck. Be safe. Be brilliant. Enjoy. Wow, you carry Mexican vanilla around in a flask for your coffee. Really? Wow. I think you're going faster than usual today. What do you mean? Is it really? What are we at? I guess we're an hour and a half. We spent a lot of time sorting out stuff, as always. On the D&D stream, my nana and my dad's sister watched. Also, my parents did. Oh my God! So you had a whole audience. Oh my God! I can't believe I just recognized your name. I was just finished your first team building series, and I loved it. Lady Shelley, what is this? Team building? What? Lady Shelley, what is Lady Shelley up to? What have I missed? Lady Shelley, I've heard of the team building series. I posted my fic on the Tech Bandit. Are the D&D streams available to watch somewhere still? Grove Spaz, I'll make sure I put it on YouTube for sure. Did you guys think Jason would blow up like he did in Hollywood? Yes. Yeah, of course. I mean, the guy's a freaking superstar. The guy was like a movie star before he was even a movie star, frankly. He's in Toronto right now doing C. And I wish we were talking to each other, because then I could actually go and hang out with him. But we're not. He's pretty. Last time I spoke to him, he was pretty angry at me. I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts for. I missed a fair amount today. Oldest just called to tell me he had mountain biking accident. Might have cracked bones. Ooh, ribs. Gotta love being a mom to sons. I'm gonna need a flask or something to carry around soon. Yeah, serious flask. Good luck with that, Pac Mom. I'm sorry to hear that. Luckily, I have. I'm raising another Hewlett, another David, another McKay. He just prefers to sit around with the computers and stuff. So, SEE actually is the show. He's doing this show for Apple up here. So, maybe you and Jason can patch things up if you contact him. I've tried to, Mr. Clean Tracy. Yeah, I've tried to. He, of course. I mean, the other thing is that Jason's he's a busy man now. He's got a lot going on. So I'm sure he's not checking his email a lot. Where do you post your stories related? Okay, that's there. You guys are having a chat. Yeah, that's God. Kids are a worry, aren't they? What do they say? Parenting is just about managing guilt and fear. Those are the two things that you have to do as a parent. All right, I'm going to go to these questions now. So Bertley has come up with, as always, some fantastic questions. So what have we got? We've asked him the Baz's one. David, they mentioned some deleted scenes in the commentary of this episode, but we never got to see anything of them. It seems as though y'all are never really informed of what makes it into the final cut unless you happen to watch it. So has it ever happened that you've made future acting choices based off scenes that you later found out were cut? Don't have to limit this question to Stargate experiences. It just seems like an interesting phenomenon. I'd be quite put out with someone if they cut out random pieces of my work. Thanks, as always, for the party. A few humble trivia questions will follow. Thank you, Bertley. That's a really interesting question. There's nothing worse than... I've been in a couple of things where they've sort of changed the approach to a show, or it's been going on too long and they've had to lose one of the storylines and that kind of stuff. So I've definitely done stuff that I haven't been in. I mean, you want to hear an interesting one, actually, was on Shape of Water. there was actually I was we shot a scene where I was murdered. There's a whole like bloody, really cool little piece where I get killed, and they cut it, and Guillermo actually drove me home from voiceover one day. So basically, ADR, when you go in and you have to re-loop lines and stuff, because of whether it's because of audio issues or because clarity or whatever. In my case, mostly clarity because I speak so fast. And he just said, like, look, he said, what we discovered when we started showing the movie was that when we started looking at the movie was that if I'm the first person to die in that movie, there's almost nowhere to go from there. Like, the guy's obviously insane if he's killing me for no reason at the beginning. So, anyways, it was interesting. But yeah, it is a bit heartbreaking sometimes. But I think you realize pretty quick in this industry that, your job is to show up and to know your lines and to bring your own sort of insights and stuff to the characters, and then editing, writing, directing, weather, all sorts of things can change the way the show gets made. I watch a lot of actors preparing how they're going to do scenes. Like, they have it all mapped out in their heads, how they're going to do, what they're going to do, where they're going to move, where they're going to walk, all this kind of stuff. If you get to a set and it's not set up the way you think it was going to be, then it changes everything. I mean, I talked to one director once who said that this guy kept there was an actor who just kept insisting on going in and sitting down in a scene, and he said, look, I don't think you should come in and sit down. I think it's right. And he goes, well, no, that's my character, man. It's my character to do that. And he goes, okay, all right. So they reset for the next shot. The actor walked into the set, and the director got rid of the couch. That was it. Just took the sofa out because he's like, I don't want you sitting down. So he's like, what are you gonna do? Go sit in the corner? What are you gonna do? So I just thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, you stand. Fumbles look stupid. It's so true. You stand in a sound booth, watching yourself over and over until you sync properly. I was very bad at it. Oh, really? It's funny. I never liked it, but it's. I guess I was a drummer, so it's a rhythm thing. You go like beep beep beep, talk, and that's how basically they would do it with sound. Or you'd get a wipe, and as the wipes come across the screen, when the wipes connect, that's when you start speaking. I always preferred the sound ones, and then as my hearings got worse and worse, it's harder and harder to do. But I definitely prefer that for me. Or even better now, they have both. So you're listening to the beeps, and then the wipes will come across the screen. When the wipes connect, you hear the beep, the last beep. No, sorry. When the wipes connect, you don't hear a beep because that's when you're going to talk. So it'd be like beep, 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 talk. That's how it works generally. As a youth behavioral strategist, you really need to be able to let them explore the physical world, knowing that there is a risk on anything they do, but there is a bigger risk of not letting them do anything at all because then they don't learn. So for Pac-Mum, I have a lot of respect for you. Oh, very good. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. If Baz wanted to go and do dangerous things, then I'm sure he'd be welcome to do it. But he's a son of mine, so I'm sure that it comes into play. This seems like a dirty and physical episode for you, says Pac-Mom in an earlier Patreon comment here. Digging and rappelling down into holes. At least no rain, but you had the Kolya actor again. How did that go? So yeah, I think I started to tell you the story, and I probably got distracted. But so I mean, I make no bones about the fact that the actor who played Kolya and myself did not get along. And that happens every so often. There's always people in people's lives that you don't get along with. And I had a lot of issues with him. And I actually, at one point so the scenes you saw today where he was above looking down into the hole and I was below looking up. The way we shot that was we were on set, we built a hole and we filmed up at the hole, then we looked down again. And behind his head, as I was pointing out, there was a big, basically a tarp, like a cloth tarp that served as the sky. Then you blow it out so it looks like it's all lit up like the sky. And then you sort of they basically turn it blue to look like the sky. So that's what he was doing. So we do all of his close-ups, and then we come down to do mine. So they're all upstairs. And, there's a big rigmarole of like, you have to, got to move all the cameras upstairs. Everybody's got to move up. So there's a big gap between the scene you've just done and the scene you're doing again. And I go to start doing my stuff, and Kolya starts changing the way he did it. and starts playing around with the way he's doing the lines and stuff, and then starts giving me notes on how I should do it. What about you should do it like this? And I was like, I freaking lost it. I was like, it's like, don't. I was like, I think I literally just said just. I said just. I think I said something. What was that? What did I say? I can't remember what I said now. But it's something along the lines of, I'll tell you what, you do your close-ups, I'll do mine, something like that. But oh my God, yeah, I lost it on that. But yeah, so sometimes you have to work with actors you don't like. So that was Kolya. That was the fun and joy of working with Kolya. And then yeah, the dirt and digging, rappelling in the hole. I don't know. I love that kind of stuff. I think it's kind of fun because you don't really. It's rarely much exertion. You just sort of make it look like you're exerting yourself a lot, and a lot of fake ladders and as I say, makeup artists coming up and dusting you with the right type of dust and things. And I just get so bored of that stuff. So I would generally roll around in the dirt, and then come back, and they'd be like, dude, you've got you've got grass in your hair and stuff. Like, should that be the way it should be? Continuity is very difficult when you do things like that. But all right, what else we got here? So thank you, Pac-Bum, as always. Pac-Bum, always lovely to have Pac-Bum around. A fellow parent. Govert Mersluius. How do I say that? Govert Verslui. I'm not sure how to say that. But Govert says, is it true that SG-1 and Atlantis at one point shared the same village set that was constantly rearranged to look like a new place? Yes, absolutely. They reused sets all the time. Somebody was joking about this the other day, saying that they were watching episodes. I think it was Barnacles was saying. Yeah, I think it was Barnacles was saying that that he was doing like a binge watch, and he just kept seeing all these different sets being reused. So yes, absolutely did a lot. Additionally, was that the most expensive mistake you've ever made on set? And do you feel ready to talk about it by now? What was this? What is this? Additionally, what was the most expensive mistake you've ever made on set? And do you feel ready to talk about it by now? What was the worst mistake I made on set? I don't think I made mistakes, did I? I'm McKay, for God's sake. Oh, wow, it does keep switching resolution. That's so weird. That is so weird. Yeah, League of Villains, indeed, Impy Imp. There's a little bit of, the Academy here. Most expensive mistake was probably Flanagan and I had this thing where whenever Flanagan sort of saw me off set, he would walk up, he would grab the patch, and he'd rip, because they were Velcro patches, he'd rip the patch off. And, Monez, goodbye. Thank you for coming by. He would rip the patch off and, like, stick it on sideways or something. Like, just do something silly with it. And, I think mainly just to annoy me. And, like, I annoyed him by telling him what I had for lunch, even on days off. In fact, I'd call him sometimes in the morning. I'd, like, text him in the morning and say, boy, it's really early, call. You're lucky you're not in today. And of course, I would do that early. Yeah, my quirk is not making mistakes. I like that in BIMP. And then one day he ripped off my Canadian flag and slapped his American flag on it. And then I think we went off to lunch. We came back. We shot a couple of scenes. And then I think it was Malazzi came down and was like apoplectic. Was just like freaking out about, oh my God, look what you've done. It's going to cost a fortune. We got to remove these things digitally. And I did feel very bad. But to be fair, we'd had lunch, and technically that is a wardrobe and continuity issue. Like, that's something that should be seen by, I don't blame them by any means, but the whole reason why, so we have a continuity person there whose job is there to make sure that everything is in the way it should be, and they take photos and they make sure that the photos match what we shot, because sometimes you don't shoot a scene in sequence in any way. You shoot the outsides, like we did in this one. We shot the outside stuff walking through fields one day, and then like 3 days later we're back on set and we're shooting a scene where we stepped out of one scene into another. It has to match exactly. So if you step out of one scene into another with a different patch, then that should be something that's caught by either script continuity or obviously wardrobe, whose job is to make sure that the wardrobe is right. So there's definitely a bit of that for sure. So there's normally supposed to be checks and balances for that. The other one was, and I don't think this was me. I don't think it was me, because I don't think anything's my fault. But there was the 10,000-year-old water bottle and Mars bar that was found on set at one point, where apparently it missed quality control over at Stargate. and in one of these 100,000-year-old ancient spaceships or whatever, it turns out there was a water bottle and a Snickers bar wrapper. So everyone's convinced that the Snickers bar wrapper was me. I mean, I wouldn't put it past me, but I was usually pretty good about cleaning up after myself on sets. I was raised well to clean up after myself. So, was it the Ark? Is that what it was, Christian Lynn? Yeah. So the Ark. There you go. You can look for that. And I'm sure as we go through stuff, I mean, now that things are available in such high definition and stuff, I'm sure you'll find mistakes that we didn't even see. So, I grew up loving Stargate SG-1 so much that I refused to watch SGA because you were the only character I recognized, and you were a jerk to Sam. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that's very funny. So have you finally forgiven me? Is that it? Have you done that now? I was 12 and kind of in love with Amanda Tapping. Who the hell isn't? Now I've binge-watched 5 seasons in 2 months, so I guess I'm saying I forgive you. Ah, I'm so glad I could be forgiven. No one could forgive. I remember reading on a Gateworld posting about, I think I might have even posted myself, about why on earth why would you bring this odious man back to Atlantis as a regular? So, and I was sort of in agreement. So, all right, what do we got here? So thank you, Gover. A very good, a good question that obviously took me down many, many little roads of reminiscing. And look at that, Brittany Byton's back again. Young McKay, who the angry Canadian I aspire to be. There you go. All right. So Bertley's got some questions. This is some trivia for you. I never get it right, so you'll have to. This episode is the first time we hear from the much beloved gate technician, Chuck. Jason X, by the way, one of the stars of Jason X. He's in like a Jason movie, I'm just saying. Chuck Nation. But we won't learn the character's name until a future episode. Which episode do we learn his name? I don't know. We always called him Chuck Nation. Is it A, Season 2, Episode 13, Critical Mass? Was it B, Season 3, Episode 20, First Strike? C, Season 4, Episode 8, The Seer? Or is it D, Episode 15 of Season 5, The Remnants? Wow. So when did we first hear the name of all of our favorite Chucknician, Chuck? Was it Critical Mass, First Strike, The Seer, or Remnants? Or even, if you want to, which seasons? Season 2, 3, 4, or 5? Hello, Rob Shivs. How are ya? No idea. Really? No one knows? So Sea Monkey thinks 3. Gonna guess 2. I should really put these in a poll, shouldn't I? See who gets it right. Gonna guess 2. Bo Burley's already on it. The correct answer is number 1. Really? Season 3, Episode 20, First Strike. Okay. The Snickers bar is when the man is starting up the ship. Exactly. And there, everyone for some reason blamed me because it was a Snickers bar, and I did rather love. I still do rather love. I love chocolate and nuts. It's a nut chocolate thing. I just love it. Okay, so the correct answer was actually Critical Mass by the sound of it. So that is kind of interesting, isn't it? Sorry, I mean First Strike, Critical Mass. First Strike. Was it really Season 3? They didn't come up with his name until Season 3? That seems insane to me. Nutella's a weird one, Rich Nor. It's one of those ones that I like sometimes in small doses. I like it. I also love it with chocolate. And it's one of my favorite, peanut butter and chocolate is one of my favorite ice creams too, by the way. Snicker went back in time from the future and forgot his Snickers wrapper. Exactly. There's no name for a long time. I guess once you've got a name, I don't know, do they have to pay you differently if you've got a name? I wonder if that's the case. Because he was also, the thing about Chuck was, this is going to sound like faint praise, but the reality is doing stand-in work can be very, some people treat it like I'm just here to stand around, whatever. But if you're aware of the camera and you're aware of what they're doing, and you could explain that to someone, you're actually very helpful. And why do you have stand-ins? You have stand-ins because, well, first off, they're obviously worried about someone walking by with a light and hitting you in the head or something and rendering you unconscious for the scene. I like to think it's not just about us not having to stand around. I think it's truly that we're just generally, as actors, we tend to be in the way because we start talking, we start entertaining, we start goofing around and having fun, and that's not what they need. They need someone who is there standing exactly where they're supposed to, so they can focus on you, so they can get the focus right, they can get the lighting right. So if you're like, yeah, no, I had a great weekend, they're like, can you look at the camera? So sometimes they don't want actors helping out because actors are useless at helping. How's that? All right, so what's up? Next question two from Bertley. The first one was tough. I don't think, did anyone get it right? Well, Gary Jones. Yeah, Gary Jones, again, I think it's also sort of a tradition for Stargate is to sort of like slowly up these roles until they become, iconic and unto themselves. And I think that's a big part of the actor as well. I mean, I think people become well loved, well liked, and you just, I think the cast and the crew and the producers, well, I think the producers and the writers see the cast and the crew enjoying, hanging out with these people, and they start sort of embracing that themselves and putting it in the script. And it's one of the lovely things I think about. Maybe they get paid more if they have a name. I think they might. It's possible. All right. Which episode do we learn about? Wow, this is all about Chuck. Okay, so which episode do we learn about Chuck's Canadian nationality? Everyone says a boot in Canada. They do. It's a subtle thing, but they say it's like Americans say ow. So it's like about. There's an ow to the out. Whereas we tend to say out. So it's about. We tend to say the O-U-T. So we say it like out. So it's about. That's what we do. I'm not sure about a boot. I think the a boot thing is just a terrible, terrible way of doing it. Bean. Yes, instead of bin. Like you would say bin, we would say bean. Yeah, I've been there. But it's actually, I've been there. All right, so what episode did we learn about Chuck's Canadian nationality? Was it in episode 1? Sorry, season 1, episode 18, The Gift. Was it in season 2, episode 6, Trinity? Or was it in season 3, episode 5, Progeny? Or was it in season 4, episode 1, Adrift? No idea at all. Lady Shelley says The Gift. So far we got one vote for season 1. Oh, no, Mr. Clean Tracy, Wolves Den, season 1, The Gift. Everyone seems pretty. Now we got a season 4, because Patches. Patches, season 1. Sounds like you pronounced the words correctly to me. Must be the English. Exactly, Benoit. Season 4, to be a rebel. Oh, Richner, you're such a rebel. Season 4, rebel. These questions sound so difficult. I know, Cal. It's because you don't love the show enough. The Gift, season 4, The Gift, Canadian patch on the jacket. Shelley says, The Gift, I agree. It has a taste of Scandinavia. Really? The correct answer is actually question 2. To question 2 was actually, in fact, a yes, 1, episode 18, The Gift, because, yep, Patches. Tweety Rose is funny. I could not stand David before Stargate Atlantis. Scared crap out of me in Pin and Scanners, too. Yeah, sorry about that, Tweety Rose. Okay, what do we got? We are now at... My wife is out there doing gardening, so I think I may call this soon after 4 o'clock because I'm not sure I can put off the guilt much longer. When we see you, sound like actor is the dream job. Any cons? Novi, that's a good question, actually. I've always said that I love acting. No, I don't even love acting. I adore acting. There's nothing I like more than acting, really. I say that. I love computer stuff, too. I don't know. But acting is truly that is the passion I found. I love acting. I hate being an actor. Being an actor is a crappy job, I gotta say, because you don't get paid for working. You get paid for not working, in a way. I feel like you have to make a lot of money when you do, well, a fair amount of money, hopefully, when you work, because you don't work all the time. Like you spend more time in downtime than you do in acting. I've been very, very lucky in that I'm one of those like rare kind of working actors, probably because I'm cheap. Where I tend to work consistently. I've slowed down a lot since Stargate, but that's a big part of it is just because I don't want to as much. I mean, I find the process of being an actor really difficult. I struggle with it a lot. I always have, but I recently found it more difficult. And certainly it's much more exciting to me to hang out with Baz or and in many cases, if you can't drag me away from Tech Bandits and technology and all the fun gadgets and robots and stuff that I get to play with, it's got to be interesting enough to do that. So there's been a few jobs recently that have come up that they just seem like fun. So why not do them? And I don't mean just fun. I know you have to work for a living as well, but I feel like if I don't I don't need a lot of I don't need a lot of money for my lifestyle. My lifestyle I would rather not go out. I'm yes, I suppose there's technology stuff, but I've managed to sort of translate that into the Tech Bandits thing so that the tech is not just for me, it can be shared, right? So that I mean that's sort of the angle on that. But so getting jobs since McKay, it's very difficult to find other jobs as good as McKay. And as a result, I've waited to find something like that, and it generally they're not out there. Certainly not for me. So it's about finding things that interest you. So I always feel like if I enjoy the idea of sitting down and figuring out how to do this scene for an audition, I'm happy to do it. If I'm not, if I read the sides and I'm like, I don't want to do this, then I don't anymore. So as a result, I don't work as much. All right, last question. Animated movies would be fun. Well, yeah. I mean, like a cartoon series of Stargate would be freaking awesome. I do miss your Burn and Learn sometimes. They were a great motivator. Were they really half shade? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I should. I mean, because I do these really long dog walks in the evening now. I take the dog out in the evening, and I listen to I've been listening to a microbiology lecture series by the Great Courses, and it's just amazing. So I just wander around listening to how the genetic code works and DNA and all that. I would love to get some more biotech stuff into the Tech Bandits, so I've been doing that. All right, last question. This is question 3 from Bertley. Blame Bertley. Like you can blame Canada. A future character was also originally filmed as Canadian, but the argument was made that both McKay and Chuck representing Canada, a third would be too much. So this person's patch was digitally changed before the episode aired. Really? Which character lost their Canadian citizenship? That's a good way of putting it. Was it A, Dr. Kate Heitmeyer? Was it B, Dr. Jennifer Keller? Was it C, Nurse Marie? Or was it D, Dr. Katie Brown? Which one was it? You think it was Jewel? Everyone thinks it was Jewel. Keller. Everyone's saying Keller. Really? 100% Keller. Everyone is convinced it was Keller, except Lady Shelley, who thinks it's Katie Brown. I always wonder what happened to Katie Brown. What happened to Katie Brown? She was a fun character, too. What do we think? Okay, the correct answer is it is Keller. Wow, so it was Keller. They had to digitally change her patch. I did not know that. Huh. And you just watched that episode an hour ago. Lackerol. That's it. Lackerol. She went back to Earth after she and Rodney broke up. Yeah. Katie transferred away. Keller's too nice. Definitely Canadian. You think so? I liked Katie better than Keller? Really? Doikey doikey back. I'd be careful of that. I love Keller just because of Jewel State. But I loved the dynamic between McKay and Katie Brown. I thought it was a very cute, slow burn, and I thought there was something kind of wonderful about it. I loved Dr. Keller, but I did feel like she got sort of shoehorned into some weird situations that I didn't think were necessarily right. I mean, I sort of joke about it, but I can't imagine why she ended up with McKay, frankly. Anyways, a huge horde of Americans, but 3 Canadians was too much. It's so true, geek. So true, geek. But who's paying the bills, right? The Americans are paying the bills, so you got to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna have to ask people. I gotta ask technical. Yes, Jewel is freaking amazing, and Jewel played one of the most iconic characters frankly, on television in Firefly. I mean, she was just stunning in that. And she's an extraordinarily wonderful actress. But I think even more so than that, her personality is she's one of the funniest women I've ever met. She's smart. She's so quick. She's got this brutal sense of humor that could just crush you. I mean, she's absolutely wonderful. I'm very happy that she's happy and has that family and all that stuff going for her. It's kind of wonderful. All right. Yes. So Firefly is one of the greatest things. Yeah, it really is. If anyone hasn't watched Firefly, go pick up the DVD. It's freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. I found the relationship between Rodney and Keller a little on the toxic side. Really? It did feel a bit. Yeah, it did feel a bit weird, didn't it? Didn't it feel like I don't know. Maybe. Look, I would say that the whole relationship thing in any of these series are weird because as soon as that sort of that tension is broken, there's you as soon as you actually have to commit to the relationship, I think it changes things quite a bit. You know what I mean? It did feel a bit forced. That's true. Yeah, the Firefly comics are pretty awesome. I've got to say, I really enjoy that. Yeah. RDA said in an interview that the Zat gun was the worst prop on the show. What was your worst prop on set? Oh God, I hated the Wraith interface device. I hated that thing. Um, God, yeah, I hated the Wraith interface device. It was the little. It looked like a bug basically, and it was just a stupid fiddly thing. Yeah, the giant USB. It was just ridiculous. Um, the worst props on set. I'll tell you, one of the ones I loved the most was the. I loved the Malp, because the Malp reminded me of the old like $6 million man, like where he had to go up against the Moonlander that came back angry. I love that. Bones is fantastic. Um, BSG's way overrated. I don't know, Tweety Row. I think the thing about BSG was at the time when it came out, it was this interesting sort of political, social commentary as well. The acting was beautiful. It looked gorgeous. People hadn't. I didn't feel like people had made science fiction like that. For I just did. Yeah, I didn't feel like science fiction was all beginning to feel a little 80s, and then this really, to me, it was just a complete direction shift. The problem I have with Battlestar Galactica is that it influenced so much of science fiction going forward. So all we get now is this freaking, nihilistic, you know, just depressing science fiction. And I miss the kind of the family entertainment. I mean, no, I shouldn't say I miss it, because the fact of the matter is I'm getting it with The Mandalorian now. I feel like The Mandalorian is a sit down with your family, watch a show, and enjoy it. A few little scares here and there. That's the closest thing to the Doctor Who that I used to enjoy watching with my folks when I was a little guy. So, Doctor Who's the reason why I'm an actor. Absolutely. So BSG is an amazing game to its name. Stargate, however, even better. The Orville. So the Orville, everyone says, did you ever break a prop? Did I ever break a prop? I may have broken a couple of chairs. Yeah, probably broke a couple of chairs. Just all those breakfast burritos. Awesome to hear that Doctor Who inspired you to act, inspired me to write. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I wish I'd written. I mean, God, I'll tell you, I read like every Doctor Who book I could get my hands on. I spent all of my pocket money I spent on buying those Target books. Yeah, I found the Orville was a bit too crass for me to start. Crass is maybe the wrong word. I don't know. Look, I think he's brilliant, that guy. I never really got into Family Guy. I always liked it a little. People would show me a clip and I go, oh, that's funny. But it's not like a show that I was going to binge watch or anything. So, yeah. If anyone wants to help me with getting this stupid story started, I'm on the Tech Bandits Discord. And what do you need help with the story? What do you need for a story? I've been watching Dark Matter rewatches Mondays on Orville Nation Mondays on Orville Nation on YouTube with Joe Malazzi. You missed doing the show. I do miss doing the show. It was like it's both Stargate and Dark Matter. They were really fun roles. But honestly, McKay. I love McKay. McKay's just I don't know how you. I feel like I was the luckiest. I don't even feel. I know I was the luckiest actor on that show. I feel like that was. I can't imagine a better role, frankly, on that show. Maybe Amanda Tapping on hers, but I just. Yeah, I feel like I was incredibly lucky at it. I got it at a time. Yeah, I don't think that role would have gone to me now, and I feel very lucky that I had the chance to do it. So, if you had a chance to do Star Trek in a second, of course, absolutely. What was that? I would love to see you in Blacklist along with David Nichol and James Spader. Would be amazing. God, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? What I've heard, Spader is a character though. It's somewhat complicated, but it's a first episode, first issue problem. Getting the cast where it needs to be for the plot threads to work. Just write the characters. Just plan, imp imp. You got to write out every possible option. Do you think that when an actor has such a high profile role, does it make it more difficult to get roles because they see you in that other role? I think, I mean, it's almost a genre thing. Like, I feel like because I feel like I get seen a lot for science fiction stuff now. I mean, I've sort of focused not on not doing more science fiction, but like I don't feel the need to do a lot of like guest star stuff on science fiction because I feel like I've done that. I don't know how I could have any more fun than I did on Stargate. So it's got to be a pretty great guest role for me to want to go and do that. And there's not a lot of science fiction up here now that's shooting that's right for me anyways. But every so often things come along. There's a couple of things recently that have come up, and that I've sort of been very lucky to like have an offer on or to audition for something the other day that apparently is going to go through. So that, I mean, there's still some pretty great stuff up there, but they're not McKay. They're still not McKay. Do you think they eventually started writing McKay to match your personality? Did it magically fit to you from the start? I mean, they knew me. The writers knew me when they were doing this. They knew me before I was doing this. I mean, the writers had seen some stuff. Sorry, that sounds egotistical, doesn't it? I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, of course they know who I was. But there's a couple of like sort of big Canadian things that have come out. Cube being one of them, and Traders at the time was a show about the Toronto Stock Exchange, kind of a small, narrow focus show, but where I got to play this wonderful character in that. If you get a chance to see Traders, watch that. It's a great show, and I had a brilliant role in that. Like I fluked into like the best role. I had so much fun with that role. He was a derivatives trader, but he was completely. He was basically. I can't remember. They had God, so long ago, and I can't remember the name of the terminology for it. Maybe it was Asperger's. I don't know, but it was he's basically on the spectrum, and but a brilliant trader. By using derivatives, like he understood this stuff in a way that nobody else could. He made billions of dollars without people understanding how he did it. He also lost billions of dollars without him understanding how he did it. So it was a really fun show. So the producers and writers had seen that stuff before, and there was a few attempts to get me on the show on SG1 earlier, and I just couldn't do it. I just wasn't available. I was either busy in LA or working. And whenever I was in Canada, I was generally working because I'd come back up to Canada to work. So, what's up? I think Traders is on Prime. Is it really? Oh, that'd be great. There were like 5 seasons of Traders. It was pretty great. Oh my God, I was like so popular, says Z Pazzle. No, I mean, I feel like, Cube was kind of like a big nerd success, if that makes sense. It was a geeky film made by geeky people, myself included. And it really sort of struck a chord with the science. Let me talk about sort of nihilistic science fiction stuff. It was just a really fun, sort of low budget, high concept movie, Canadian movie, and that somehow transcended just normally Canada stays in Canada when it comes to films, but this one sort of got out. What would be the ideal way to hook a guy who's definitely too stupid to math like me to actually interest him in maths? I think the key, Captain Calvin Cat, is hello.
So sorry, I just got a DM from someone saying that you asked for coffee. I'm so sorry I didn't hear.
Oh my God.
The coffee's all out now. Do you want me to put in another cup?
Would you be Nespresso Baz? What's it called? Barista Baz? Could you Barista Baz it? Could you do a decaf for me though?
Decaf.
Double decaf.
Double decaf.
Dude, thank you very much, and don't apologize. I sort of said it as a joke.
What colors?
Doesn't matter. Your choice. As long as it's decaf. Otherwise, I'm sure I'll drive your mum insane. Come on? Who sent it? Who sent it in the chat? Thank you, buddy. Sorry, I just yelled in the mic. Just want to point out it's after 4 p.m. It's after 4 p.m.? Oh, only just. Come on, Turtle Princess, 1 minute. Come on. Yes, it's true. Geek is actually so nice. I know. Well, decaf, because it makes me think I'm having coffee because I've had a lot of coffee. Keep in mind, I had coffee with my old friend this morning, which was so lovely. Penny, she's just an amazing woman. Um, she's a second AD on Guillermo's Nightmare Alley series, and so she had a little bit of a break this weekend. So we got together for some coffee, socially distanced, sitting at the back of the house, and little masks and stuff. But it was lovely to catch up with her. Because she's someone I met, a friend of mine who I had met back on Where the Heart Is, way back then. Working with Crispin Glover and Uma Thurman before she was crazy famous, and Dylan Walsh, Chris Plummer. God, yeah, amazing bunch. That's a film worth seeing. I should watch that again. I haven't seen that for years. Anyways, all right. Yes, thank you, Turtle Princess. I'm totally teasing you. I'm terrible about time, but yes, I will keep an eye on it. Hey there, I'm back. What are we talking about? Stargate Lover. What are we talking about now? What's the next thing? What's our next topic? What do you want me to talk about? What do you got for me? I know what I want to ask you. Cameras. What do I do for cameras? I need a new HDMI camera. I feel like this is sort of working now. If I plug it back in, okay, I'm going to screw this up. Right now it's working on battery power, so it will die. But I think what's happening is it's overheating, and I'm wondering if there's a way of cooling it down without making too much noise. Don't touch it. Okay, all right. Are you keeping the beard going for the entire month? Okay, so Pac-Bum, get this. My friend, I should put this link in for you. So my friend is doing one of these Movember things for prostate cancer, and they asked me to do it, and of course I said, all right, I'll try. I never can usually because I'm usually doing work where they get to decide what my face hair looks like. So I said, yeah, sure. It's like there's a pandemic. I'll do it this year for sure. Now, of course, the problem is I shaved it, and then I got like 2 rolls. So I have to. I can't do it anymore. So what I can do though is I can, if I can find it, give you his little account for it because God damn it, does he have it? Maybe he doesn't. All right, look, I may have to get it to you later then. Let's see if I've got it. Virtual Men, no. We do this meeting every Saturday that I just freaking love, where all my friends and I get back together again. Okay, I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to look for, what did I call it? I called it Movember. Movember. Is that going to do it? Movember is nigh. Okay, I think this is it. Let me just have a look. Make sure I'm not going to send you the wrong thing. So if anyone's in the States and wants to support the prostate cancer move, thank you very much. Baz, thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Man, maybe we should have another kid. Okay. You think so? No. You don't think so? No. All right, I won't then. All right, how do I do this? I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it in here. So Bill's just set this up. This is Bill's Movember page. And so if anyone would have supported me, I would ask that you support him instead. Because I can't grow this mustache because I'm going to have to shave it because I have to be an FBI agent in something. Never mind. It's generally called No Shave November. Exactly. Does Jason Momoa want to play Ronan again? Because all the girls and the world love him. So, blah, blah, blah. That went by fast. So we should use his influence to get the movie actually made. LOL. I want to see more McKay and Todd. I don't know. Look, I imagine Jason. I don't imagine they could afford to get Jason back at this point. I mean, he's got so much going on, and he's Aquaman. He's got his own Atlantis now. And Terrell Rothery is live on Dial the Gate. I'm supposed to do one of those sometime. Tech Bandits Cross Tour CW100 USB. Oh, you like that? Wolfston, you like that camera, do you? I was thinking I want like an HDMI one though. I feel like I want an HDMI. I've got the Logitechs. In fact, the Logitech, I don't know if you can see this. That's right, if I put that up there. So up there's actually a Logitech on the ceiling glued to, where is it? Glued to a little robot arm. I'll show it off on Tuesday. I'll show you how I've got it set up. I'm hoping to have a few more moves for it. FBI agent. Oh, Grove Spaz is doing the work now. Grove Spaz is going out. HDMI for the ATM Pro to work with. Exactly, Jonathan. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I need to look at. How much fun would that be? X-Files. God, that's a show that I wish I'd done. I wasn't in Vancouver at the time. I wish I could have been on X-Files. I would have killed to be on X-Files. More tattoos and enhanced eyes. What's that? Have you ever met anyone from Bones? Well, Stargate Girl Sophie, funny thing, Hart Hansen, who wrote and created Bones, was a writer and producer on Traitors. So I actually knew Hart quite well. I tweet with him every so often. He's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I think he was like a physicist who then became a writer. I don't know why he did that, but so he could do things like Bones. He's just absolutely one of the loveliest, kindest, smartest, like quickest people I've ever known. He's extraordinary. Is there much difference between Ronan and Aquaman? Not a lot, really. I mean, Jason does his thing well. Canon has some great cameras compatible with direct streaming, so you don't have to use a capture card, but those can get pricey. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? It's trying to find the right camera setup. I have this gorgeous little. Well, I used to love it. Yeah, I loved this. This is a Sony NEX. I love this thing, and I was using it for stream, but the problem is it doesn't. You can get HDMI out, but it's got all the camera crap with it, all the camera info. It's pretty good, but it can also overheat. A lot of these cameras can overheat. I'm wondering if maybe I should just get a video camera. And maybe that's the way to go, because video cameras are designed to run for long periods of time. So maybe that's it. Checkman out looking for mushrooms happens upon 3,300-year-old sword. What? How great would that be? Man, that'd be cool. You know that in the neighborhood where Jane has, well, used to be her dad's place, is now Jane's. They found like a Saxon hoard, like a giant thing of gold, of Saxon gold. One of these, like, what are they called? The Geiger, not the Geiger counters, the metallurgy guy, not metallurgy. What is the term? The detectors. The detectorists. So detectorists were out and they discovered this massive, like, it was worth like $10 million or something, or 10 million pounds even, which is like $1 billion Canadian. So one of the things I'm determined to do when I convince my family to move back to the Midlands, because I was born in England, right? So I kind of feel like I want to go back. So the idea is that I'm going to get old in England and I'm going to have a tractor and I'm going to paint it pink and I'm going to have a pig and I'm going to call it Tractor. And I'm going to have like the best detectorist kits ever, and I'm going to walk the fields that Jane owns, and I'm going to find Saxon hoards. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe if you're looking for some tech used by amateur astronomers, they like clean signal to compute. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is interesting. So Geek 3731 is saying, what about we could do like scientific cameras that aren't going to overheat? That's true. I wonder how expensive they are. And also, what's nice about that is it could just be pure video, no audio required, no tricks, no fancy stuff, just a great sensor dumping the video to HDMI. That's all I would need. Intrabyte, how are you, Intrabyte? Orphan Black is awesome. Yes, indeed. Well, okay, so Orphan Black, one of the writers on Cube, she was brought in to sort of punch up the script, as they say. So all the bad puns. Well, many of the bad puns. Bad puns? No, most of the puns were probably done by Andre, actually. But Graham Manson, who wrote Orphan Black, he was the Cube. He was involved in the writing of the Cube as well. When you get video. There you go. It's like the camera's given up before I have. So that is. So this is the problem. This is why I don't like. This is why, I mean, I love this camera, but I don't like, because the HDMI out is not a clean signal because it has all this crap here. And it's also got, it's grainy. It's got a weird graininess to it that I don't like. Boy, it does not like that. It does not like that microphone there, does it? Yikes. Don't touch anything. Am I going to go all clicky now? I probably am, aren't I? Yeah, cameras are expensive, and that's the problem, is good cameras, right? I mean, I wondered about getting some old, like, seeing if I could pick up like an old NEX 7 or something that has a clean output that's the same thing. but that has a proper HDMI output. But even the old cameras are expensive because they're expensive, I guess. I don't know. All right, folks. It is almost 12:15, so I'm going to wrap this up. Is there anything I missed? Anything I missed? It still sounds good. Good. Are you really doing voice work in the closet? Yes, Pac Mom, I am. And you know what? It was eye-opening. So I'd set up all this stuff. I don't know if you can see back here, but all this stuff back here is that's egg cartons that I've stuck to the wall in the hopes of trying to take down the echo in this thing. And eventually, the tech, and this is why you work with people who know what they're doing, the tech said, just get in the closet. I'm like, really? So I stood in the closet with a bunch of clothes. It sounded great. So what I've done is I've emptied one closet and filled it with pillows and old T-shirts and stuff and hung it up, and it sounds freaking amazing. So I just go into the closet and record now. It's fantastic. Jane wants me to move upstairs though because she thinks it's silly me sitting in the basement. So live long and prosper, David. Thank you, Captain Calvin Cat, Technical Marvel. Look again. Thank you, everybody. You know who you are now. And all of the Patreons, all the subscribers, everybody who's donated money, everyone who's donated, knowledge. I try to do Tech Bandits now after schools on Friday, 4 p.m. and then Tuesdays I do a chat, usually around 2 p.m., which is just this kind of stuff basically. Wednesday is Tech Bandits again. Friday was a D&D stream. Maybe we'll do that again sometime. We'll try to capture the Game Bandit stream to help with D&D character creation. Oh, yes. Why don't we? Yeah, maybe this Game Bandits this week, the Wednesday Game Bandits, we can talk about character creation in D&D because I'm sure there's gonna be a few kids who might be interested in that. So, and I should turn off autofocus as well. It's true. Yeah, because it's zipping in and out, isn't it? All right, folks. Oh yeah, anyone who missed the D&D, I'll post it on YouTube. I'll go and post stuff now. So awesome stream. Thank you. I got to go learn some lines for an audition now because I got work. Werewolf that can change on demand. Really interesting. A werewolf that can change on demand. That's kind of neat. So like a shapeshifter. Again, thank you everybody. If you do feel like helping out, it would be much appreciated. Whether that's with a subscription or a little Patreon pledge. Or even there's, as I say, if you go to the techbandits.com, there's a donation thing there. But definitely, if you're torn in any way, go help out Bill Phillips on his mustache because he's a fantastic man. That man directed Foolproof and Treed Murray, which was called Get Out, I think in the States, and Gunless. Brilliant writer director. And allowed me to work with Ryan Reynolds, which was kind of fun. Ryan Reynolds? Did I get that right? Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. He's the famous one, right? All right. Werewolf Dad from Teen Wolf. You know what's funny? So get this, Impy Imp. I should see if I can find the audition for that. I auditioned for the dad of Teen Wolf in the series. Get this. How about that? I wondered about, I should look through and see what auditions I've got still. Like things that would be no big deal because it's been on the air forever now. So there'd be no problems with spoilers or anything. But there were a number of things that I auditioned for that I see on the air now, which would be kind of fun to see. In many cases, I see why they went with other people. The camera's giving you a headache. All right, good. All right, that's a good point, Shelley. I can turn off. Can I turn off autofocus? I wonder if I can. Let's try the menu. If I do the menu, will it work? Autofocus. Can I? No. Oh my God! I got even more stuff in there. Oh my God! That's all and no card. Oh, that's marvelous. There's a button somewhere that stops autofocus, but I can't because the camera's facing the other way. I can't do it. Is this it? Is that better? Is that autofocusing still? I can't tell. Is it still autofocusing? Probably. Yeah, it looks like it is. All right. Here you go, everybody. Now I got a square around my head. I will say, until we geek again, I shall say cheerio. Wait, so which camera is it now? It's this one, isn't it? I will say cheerio. And, wait a second, before I say that. So, not next week, the week after, we will do the two-parter. I think I'm going to do it one at a time, though, because I like the fact that we're extending this over periods of time. I also don't want to push it with Bratlet as well. So, thank you for doing this work. Oh my God, it's not work. It's fun. Are you kidding? This is probably how my dad would do the show. Yeah, this is exactly. I'm like the Stargate dad. All right, everybody. So cheerio, and I will say as I linger on the off button, huzzah! Thank you.